John, welcome back. With a new season about to get underway, how did you find the short summer break? Did you have a chance to recharge and relax?
Yeah, no, it was good. It's always nice to, once you've finished well in the season, which we did, to get away and enjoy a bit of time with the family and relax a little bit. But also when you're back in day one, it feels like you've not been that long off, but it's good to be back and see the faces and stuff again. But especially over the summer, it's nice when you've obviously finished well in the season and get a couple of trophies there. It makes the summer much better.
Yep, you mentioned that there. Celtic achieved that remarkable League and Cup double just over a month ago. As the dust does settle on that, John, how do you reflect on those achievements now that season has closed off?
It was good. It was. I think the finish was strong. I think with the challenges through the season at different points, whether it be injuries or form at times, but the players, they're a great bunch. I've said that all along. They're a terrific bunch to work with. They're, very honest, very hard working, and I think we just kind of stuck to what we know. We kept the message the same. We kept working hard in training, and I think in that last period of the season, we kind of get in our stride and. We get everybody back fit, and the team started putting in really strong performances, and we finished really strongly. So, and that's what it was about. I think the manager had mentioned several times in his press and interviews and stuff he'd done was, we've had a few challenges, but it's how we finish and we're ready for that. So, a lot of what we've done early in the season, was to prepare the team for the final run-in, which it always is. And that's why our pre-season and starting today is really important for us because it's not just preparation for the start, it carries you all the way through the season. So I think we've seen the kind of work that was done early, come through later than we expected, but it all fell into place nicely towards the end, and the players finished off a really positive season.
The new fixtures for the league season were announced this morning, John, and it's starting at home against Kilmarnock, the team we clinched the championship against. What's your initial reaction to that? And of course it will be Flag Day, which is always quite significant for the Celtic supporters. Yeah,
I think it is. It's a kind of two things. It's a kind of to celebrate the achievement of the previous season, which is always nice. The flag being unfurled and still kind of remembering the work that was done last year and what you achieved. But it also then draws a line, under that, and it's the start of a new and exciting season. So. We're looking forward to that. Again, there's a lot of work to be done before that comes around, but, especially for the fans and stuff, with the fixtures coming out today, I think it'll be, everybody will be getting excited about the football coming back round and looking forward to seeing the players and the team back on the pitch again.
Absolutely. You touched on the importance of pre-season, John. Obviously, with that new season on the horizon, how crucial is the pre-season period for the Celtic players and building that strong foundation for the season ahead?
Yeah, it's important for us. It's probably the time of year where you can get the most work kind of into them, both physically and in terms of ideas and different things you want to work on for the season. We've always found that when we have a strong pre-season, the players that have a strong pre-season, it kind of protects them in the season. Especially when the games come thick and fast and the schedule gets challenging and tiring. Then you kind of look back at your pre-season when you've had a strong first pre-season. It prepares you best for that. There'll obviously be challenges out with that, which are with your control, but this is a time when we can get as much work as we can at them without having to protect them for getting into games and make sure they're kind of performance ready. It's pretty much now we get as much work in as we can, get our new ideas into them, and also refresh the things we do well. And then in pre-season there's always a few fresh faces that come in and go out and. So it's about getting the team bond back, getting the players working together again. Obviously enjoyed the break, which they well deserved. You'll have a challenge of international players coming at different points, but it's a good time of year. I always enjoy this time of year because you get loads of contact time with the players, you get lots of work in, and it prepares you well for the season ahead. So yeah, we look forward to it.
The team has fixtures against Ayr United in Queen's Park before the trip to America. What kind of tests and preparation do those matches give the squad, John?
Yeah, it's a bit different for us this year. We normally maybe go away to Austria, last year in Portugal, and kind of had a camp out there and started the games. Whereas obviously we were going to the States, we just thought, well, we've got a great facility here. The way the players are kind of filtering back in, it was probably best that we kind of base ourselves here for a couple of weeks before we head off. So, with that, then gives a chance to play, more local games here in Scotland. Again, the fans will get to see that. Some of the teams in Scotland, it gives them an opportunity. for us to visit their grounds and play in their stadiums as well. And so it'll be good for us. And again, it's just that the building blocks. We'll get the work in with the training, but again, there comes a point when you have to start getting the match time, because it's a different type of fitness. It's a really important kind of phase when you start the games. Where you start getting in that match routine. The prep for the games and how you prepare for the games, how you can execute how you want to play, and then the review process starts with that as well at that point. So it's important for us, regardless of the opposition, we get the minutes in early doors, and obviously when we go to the States, we've got some challenging games, which is again another step forward, and will be great preparation for the season.
We have to talk about the European Championships. I'm sure as a Scot you were watching on, John. Callum McGregor and Anthony Ralston played all 3 games for Scotland. What did you make of their contribution to Steve Clarke's side?
Again, it was probably a tough tournament for them, in terms of great experience to go and play in that environment and be challenged at that level. It definitely been probably the games didn't turn out probably as everyone wanted. Everybody was very supportive. It was an exciting time as a Scotland fan, going into the tournament and looking forward to the games. Things didn't work out probably as planned and as a team probably planned, but as I said, it was good to see them in that stage. You take great pride in your players, here domestically, and the players you have going and representing the country, and especially when it's your home nation as well. It's great to see. So great experience for them. They'll obviously now get a well-earned break, and we look forward to seeing them back again.